Alright, everything works. Welcome, guys. I am Chase. I'm going to give myself a second or so to get everything oriented. Today, we're going to talk about my thoughts and opinions on the Toshiba microwave. And it is a smart microwave by Toshiba. Shout out, well, kind of a shout out to Toshiba until you changed everything, but we're going to talk about that here momentarily. First, I'm going to show everybody a nice little bonus. It is called the straightening stuff out kind of thing. Today, what we're going to do to kind of get back on topic is we're going to talk about my thoughts and opinions with the Toshiba microwave. Now, I want to bring a little update. So ever since I was fooling around with the instructions manual and it got me pretty good with the scissors, I want to say that my left hand is doing fine. The skin was able to grow back miraculously quick, and it still feels interesting, but it is quickly healing up. And I will describe to you last night that I am one with the first aid. I know exactly what to do in situations and how to be calm. So when my reaction was, ow, oh shit, son of a bitch, something like that. That was, I'm telling you, something to, behold. But I'm back in action. I'm able to work with everything again. And with that, let's get to the video, because, what can I say? It don't faze me, right? Cool. So today, we're going to talk about the Toshiba microwave. So, I'm not going to demonstrate it for you. I'm just here to talk about it. So, I got it for a present a few years ago. And I was able to hook it up to everything. And at first, everything worked great. I want to point out that, first of all, the app is a no-go because all it has is popcorn and stuff like that. You have to remember to log in, stuff like that. So let's say you don't have your phone on you. This thing connects to Alexa, right? Well, no, it does. But at the end of the day, guys, they've messed it up on my end, and I can't do anything with it. Furthermore, the popcorn feature, when you ask it to pop you some popcorn, we'll try that one day so you guys will see what I'm talking about, and we can go from there. I'd love to take you on a tour. So with that, I ought to get me some microwavable popcorn and pop me a bag, and we'll do it through Alexa. Keep in full warning, I have an Echo Dot 5th gen that I will be using for this purpose, and we will be testing this out so that way I can back my claims up. And as some of you guys know, that if I stand corrected on this video, then I will inform you of so. So that's the first step. It was working great until it wasn't working great. Alexa kept asking me, how many ounces. I kept saying 3.2 for a standard size bag of popcorn. it was 3.2 ounces, and then it would say how many ounces, how many ounces, how many ounces, how many ounces. Finally, I just whipped out my phone, and it's somewhat accessible with VoiceOver. I flipped it open. Not flipped it open, you know what I mean. Opened it, got into the application, did what I had to do, and bam, popcorn in the matter of 2 minutes. Technically, minute and 45 seconds. So, if they could only fix that, that would be great. But other than that, that is the only kind of complaint that I have. I've never really reheated pizza. I honestly should try to do such a thing and tell my Echo to reheat pizza, but I have this microwave marked with a sticky dot, so that way when, I could just do it right there. But I really need to test the, stuff really well and walk from the device and control the microwave there. So, I need to start testing these devices again, or this device again, with Alexa. It is, after all, connected. Therefore, for that reason, I do the same thing with my VSync app. If I'm already connected to VSync, I don't walk over and tell Alexa to do this, that, and the third with my air fryer toaster oven, which I will get into another video about that in the near future. So I will describe about my air fryer toaster oven and how everything had worked, and I did what I needed to do and stuff like that. The only thing for blind individuals is when you change your password, you're going to your Wi-Fi password and stuff, you get new Wi-Fi, you're going to need help setting it up unless you have the Wi-Fi password enabled for those who use Amazon Alexa or Google. I don't know if this works with Siri, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did so. Hold on just a second. So another video will be coming up about stuff with devices. We really want to get into more of an expansion with appetite for appliances, see where we go from there. I've came up with interesting, food combinations in that application, and I haven't really touched base on it since. I've done a few other videos inclining other topics, and after that video we're going to talk about HP laptops and stuff like that. We're just going to go through the flow, see how many videos we can crank out and get some good content going for you, and hopefully go for the best. Now, I'm not saying that these are going to be perfectly down to science, but these are my honest opinions. Next up, on the microwave side, there are a ton of features, and you probably have to log in, stuff like that, and you're good to go. If I'm leaving anything out, that's because I don't have everything prepared at the moment from off the top of my head. And my Amazon Echo, one of them was eager to see what was going on. And I gotta check and see if I did anything about Alexa Plus, because that's gonna be another content drop at some point, but you know, we'll get some videos going for you. We're gonna see what we got, you know, brewing in the cupboard, and we're gonna cook some things up for you. So, not physically, but you know what I mean. So, my all in all thing is, as far as a microwave, if it has a lot to do with anything, what I could do is test it the next time I make ramen noodles. And I haven't decided if I wanted to try that tomorrow or the next day. But one of these days, I'm going to cook for you on YouTube, and we're going to try the smart microwave out with Alexa Plus, because a lot of people have been asking me and have been asking everybody else, can you microwave with Alexa Plus? Can you do things with Alexa Plus? You better do things with Alexa Plus, right? I mean, if not, that's where the buttons are, and we're going to show you how accessible this is. We're going to try to get a coffee cup, put it with water, and act like we're popping popcorn, and see where we go with that if we have to do that, and say that it's 3.2 ounces. Something tells me that it's probably just going to sense it first. I don't know if it's got a coffee setting. I don't know what it's got, but we'll take a look at the different settings the next time in the application, go into it, you know, get a feel for everything and all of that good stuff. But I hope everyone's doing well. Y'all stay safe, and we'll play it by ear. But for the meantime, one video at a time, and they're all gonna be random. Take care, good luck, and have a good one.